Well, hello everyone. Hi, my name is Etta, and I would like to welcome you all to my channel. Now, if you're new, this is a channel to where we dive into the mysteries of metaphysics, spirituality, divination, and astrology, so that we may receive messages from our ancestor spirits, the universal spirits, the nature spirits, and the elemental spirits. So that once we receive these messages, that we may be able to improve our lives. And again, I would like to welcome you here. And I would like to give a big shout out to my subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I am here to do another video on today. And the video is going to be about what are dreams? What do it mean when we have dreams? You know, so we're going to get into that, and we're gonna talk about that on today, and then I'm just gonna read. Now I've been had this book here for a while, if you can see it, and this book here is by Betty Bethard, and it's the name of the book is The Dream Book: Symbols of Self Understanding. I think my light here. So this is the book here, and I picked up this book and because I had a dream, and the dream consists of feminine energy because it was just only women um, in my dream, and it took place on an old wooden ship where we were down in the lower deck. I remember this one lady that and they remind me of, like, how they dressed in the Middle East, how the women dress in the flowing gowns, and have the head dress. I'm talking about like the little jewelry, the little gold headbands and headdress around the head. So but the thing is what got me is that it was a long cabinet, probably about 6 foot long, up against the wall of the ship. And I can't recall this lady. I think this one lady may have been the one to open that door up. And when she opened that door up, water just shot out. And then the body of a beautiful female came out, fully dressed, head dressed, hair was perfect, but she was, she appeared to be dead, no life. But yet it's still, she had this grayish color. It reminded me of when a child being born and they have that grayish color to them. But but yet and still she looked alive. But she had that kind of grayish color to her, and she was just perfect, hair perfect, pretty gold headband and little head dressing up in her hair, and her hair was cut, kind of had the haircut kind of like Cleopatra, to be honest. And she had on this beautiful pink gown. And like I said, she came out the water. Her dress wasn't. It's just like she was just perfect. But anyway, I tried to remember as much as I could about the dream. But what I just told you all was the main thing, and so I decided to dig off in it and see what facts I could find, and then plus, I just wanted to share some information. I got some notes here that I wrote because I'm reading this book here. As you can see, my book mark is in it, and I want to get a little bit more information on dreams. And this lady here looked like she goes into a little bit more depth because it's a lot to dreams, whether we realize it or not. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let me put my glasses on so we can see. And like I said, I wrote notes down from what I read at the book, so I'm gonna be reading from this. Okay, so her first, the first thing in the first chapter, it said, "What are dreams?" Dreams has been valued throughout the recorded history of mankind. We all has experienced dreams. Dreams are a source of guidance, inspiration, prophecy, prediction, and problem solving. In ancient texts and the Bible, now they are filled with examples of how dreams uh, play important roles in people's lives. because I do remember that, when I read the Bible, it was a lot of stories about people having dreams. Okay, and so in order to understand a dream, we must go beneath the surface and seek the purpose of it all. Why did I have this dream? What is it that I need to know? Okay, so she also says that we are interdimensional beings. Dreams begin to awaken us in the fact that we are spiritual and interdimensional beings in the third dimension of space. But no, but okay. Let me read that over again. Okay, dreams begin to awaken us to the fact that we are spiritual or interdimensional beings in the third dimension of time and space, but not of it. Okay, they are like letters from the higher self to the conscious mind. Dreams awaken us to the higher resources of knowledge within ourselves, giving us information on what's going on in our daily lives and how to meet and move through the problems that face us. Dreams are also information on the future. Dreams help us to realize that we are only here for a certain amount of time. And I'm gonna pause right here because it was just brought to me like that dream that I dreamed. It was just women in it, just me and another woman. You know how I don't know if you all noticed this. Most of the time, at least in my dreams, I be dreaming, but I don't see myself. It's like I see other people. But anyway, it was me watching, and this other lady, and the lady that came out of the cabinet once the lady opened it that was in my dream. Once she opened the cabinet, water just flew out, and this beautiful goddess just came out with it. So what was given to me is that right now we're in the divine feminine energy right now. It's just because, I mean, like I said, that was just nothing but women and water, feminine energy, emotions. That's what we as women go through. And I think that spirit is telling me that we're in because we are in the age of Aquarius. And this world that we've been in has been so man-made, man-structured. All the wars, all the things that's going on, the fights, uh, it's just all male driven, the way this world is today. And we've lost the divine feminine, because from some books I read, women once ruled the world. Women ruled countries, and when women rule, things was a lot better. But men, they wanted to be greedy. They didn't, they wanted to be on top and everything. And so that's when they went in and just killed and destroyed a lot of the female, the females and stuff. The rulers, the goddesses and stuff. So but yeah. But let me go on and finish this thing we call life is really a school, and we are this world we're in earth school, to be honest. And there are many levels of this life school. That is levels of consciousness in this universe, and the earth is most important. While on this journey here, we are learning more about the true nature of our being, and that we are infinite creatures, energy of love, and that all our hurts and disappointments and illusions come to recognize this truth, and of who and what we are. Okay, the name of this game is growth. In our experience, we either go through or grow through them. And I know many of us have went through some things that a lot of other people wouldn't even be, couldn't even go through. you know it just said for me, when I divorced my husband, I went through a time of homelessness, and I made it through that. But a lot of people could not have made it through that. So Yeah. And then, we as we go through uh these periods in our life, it's a time to grow. It's a time to question, why am I here? What did I do wrong? What is it that I need to do? You know. So yeah, if we just go through them, then we will. Just one moment here. I think I got off track. Okay, in our experience, we either grow through, we either go through them or grow through them. I'm sorry. Yeah, we either go through them or grow through them. If we just go through them, then we will repeat them again and again and again until we learn the lesson behind the appearance. If we grow through them, then we are free to move to the next step in the learning process. Because just think, if a lot of people would have gave up, because I knew when I became homeless that time, I knew that wasn't the life for me. I knew that. And I was determined to get out of it. And I did. So, and I grow through that process. That's one reason why I'm spiritual, because I grow through that process, and I want to be able to help people that go through these processes to understand why you're going through them, and that you can make it if you want to. If you don't want to, you're going to stay there. But it's up to the person. If they like being in those type of situations, they go through that. They don't grow. But if they know that that's not the place of where they want to be, then you gonna do what it takes. You gonna grow. You gonna get into your spirituality. You gonna get a relationship with the divine. So we have to. Those are learning lessons. So, in order to understand more about this game of growing and learning, we will at two. Uh, Hold on, let me read this over. In order to understand more about this game of growing and learning, we will at two age concept of karma and reincarnation. So yeah, so we have to understand that as well, and that's gonna be my next video on karma and reincarnation, because this gonna be the next chapter. We need to understand these dreams and what they mean. How we can grow from these dreams that we have. This book here is about one of. I do have another dream book, and I've been had this book here for a while, and I just was going through my bookcase and I saw it, and I'm like, oh God, I had forgot I had this book. And this lady here, she has written a lot of other books, in spirituality and metaphysics. So I ordered a few more of her books as well. But as I go through this, I want to share with you all, because some of you all might be going through a period in your life, to where you might not, see no hope, but there's always hope, always. It's up to the individual. You just can't give up. Either you want to stay where you are, or either you're gonna do what it takes to go to the next level. So yeah, so I'm not gonna hold this video too long, but yeah, and so like I said, the next video is gonna be on karma and reincarnation, because we need to understand karma and reincarnation. A lot of people don't believe in reincarnation, because I just learned about it, when I started getting into spirituality, because I'm like, they tell me when you die, you go to hell and all that kind of stuff, but that is not true. But we'll talk about it. We will talk about it. You all take care, be blessed, and have a great day. Bye for now. Love y'all.